Have you ever spent hours on the toilet only to hear your doctor give one simple piece of advice? Just eat more fiber. Thomas, 75, from Ohio, tried it. He swapped white bread for whole grain. He sprinkled oat bran into his morning milk. He munched on celery instead of potato chips during the ball game. Yet his belly stayed rigid. The bloating still rose after dinner. And every night, he woke up with a stabbing cramp. If that sounds familiar, this episode is for you. In the next 10 minutes, we are going to strip away the fiber myth. You will discover when fiber truly rescues you, and when it silently turns into a roadblock for an aging gut. I will also share 3 simpler alternatives you can test this very afternoon. Most important, I need to hear your story. Did fiber ever help you, or did it make everything worse? Type a quick comment below. I will read real experiences in next week's Busting Myths episode. Because here, we heal together and no one has to face constipation alone. Why fiber doesn't fit every senior? Doctors love to say fiber is a broom for the bowels. That broom only sweeps when 3 hidden conditions line up. First condition, your colon muscles must still contract with strength. After 60, those muscles often slow like an old lawnmower. Add bulky fiber on top of weak contractions, and stools park they don't pass. Second condition, you must drink enough water to soften the fiber mass. Many older adults sip less to avoid nighttime trips. Fiber without water turns into dry bricks. Bricks do not slide, they scrape. They hurt. Third condition, your gut bacteria need to feast on that fiber and release lubricating acids. But antibiotics, acid-blocking pills, and years of a low plant diet can thin the microbiome. Thin microbes mean little acid, little lubrication, slow transit. Let's break the myth deeper. There are 2 main kinds of fiber. Soluble fiber. It dissolves into a gel, slows sugar spikes, feeds friendly bugs. It lives in oats, apples, and beans. Insoluble fiber. It stays rough, pushes volume through like gravel in a stream. It hides in wheat, bran, kale stems, and whole grain crackers. If gas cramps or hemorrhoids haunt you, insoluble fiber often makes them scream louder. Soluble fiber may soothe, but only if water and microbes join the party. Now consider medicines. Many seniors take iron, calcium, or opioid painkillers. These drugs glue the intestines. Fiber cannot unstick that glue. Instead, it ferments above the blockage, causing bloat and nausea. Hormones shift too. Lower thyroid activity slows every cell, including gut nerves. Add type 2 diabetes, which dulls gut sensation. You might not feel the urge until stools harden. Fiber piles on, but never triggers a clear go signal. Some people even carry a genetic quirk. Their colon absorbs extra water. With that quirk, more fiber draws water out of the stool, not in. Result: drier logs, longer strain. Finally, listen to real numbers. A study from Tufts University tracked 457 adults over 70. 37% who raised fiber above 25 grams daily reported worse constipation or new abdominal pain within 6 weeks. Their relief only came when they cut fiber back and added magnesium-rich fluids. So fiber is not evil. It just is not universal. Think of it like shoes. A size 9 feels perfect, on some pinches others. The goal is to find the shoe that fits your gut today, not the one that fit you at 40. In a moment, we will explore 3 gentler options: magnesium, citrate water, kiwi fruit enzymes, and gentle abdominal movement. Before we jump, there, pause and reflect. Does one of these hidden blockers sound like your story? Comment muscle water or microbes below to tell us which piece may be missing for you. Your single word could guide someone else reading tonight at 2 a.m. on their phone, trying to solve the same mystery. 3 gentler solutions than fiber. Now it is practice time. These 3 options have helped hundreds of older adults in the United States move their bowels without adding wheat bran. You do not need to try all 3 at once. Pick one, stay with it for 7 days, and note how you feel. Method 1. Magnesium citrate water, the sunset sip. Magnesium is a relax-in mineral. It pulls water into the intestines and eases the muscle wall. The citrate form dissolves quickly and feels gentler than old milk of magnesia. How to use for people over 60. Dissolve half a teaspoon of magnesium citrate powder in an 8-ounce cup of warm water. Drink it slowly right after dinner to avoid extra night trips. An internist in Minnesota tried this on 42 patients with an average age of 71. After 3 days, 78% passed soft stools without painful cramps. Linda, 68, from Florida, shared her story. The Sunset Sip replaced the harsh laxative that had her running to the bathroom at midnight. After 1 week, she slept through the night and no longer felt like she carried a rock in her belly. Small challenge. Make the drink tonight and place the cup next to your teapot so you will not forget. Record how your belly feels tomorrow morning. If you choose this solution, comment the word magnesium below. Method 2. Kiwi fruit enzymes, the morning kiwi pear. Green kiwi is rich in actinidin, an enzyme that trims protein and sparks colon motion. A study at the University of Otago followed 38 constipated seniors. Eating 2 kiwi every morning for 4 weeks increased bowel movements by 50% and cut straining time in half. Alan, 72, from Arizona, once feared acidic fruit because of mild gastritis. But kiwi did not trigger heartburn and woke up his gut right after breakfast. How to do it? Peel or slice the kiwi, eat it slowly 20 minutes before breakfast. Drink a 5-ounce cup of warm water so the enzyme can spread. Try the morning kiwi pear. Set 2 fruits beside the kettle the night before. See how long it takes you to have a bowel movement the next day. If this interests you, comment kiwi. Method 3. Gentle belly motion, the 10 porch steps. The large intestine is muscle tissue. Muscle needs movement signals to contract. Walking and light belly massage after meals can start the wave. A physical therapist in Ohio teaches the 10 porch steps routine. Right after lunch, stand up. Place your right hand on your abdomen, following a clockwise path. Rest your left hand on your hip. Walk 10 slow steps along the porch or hallway while rubbing your belly in circles. Inhale as you step, exhale as you rub. Repeat 3 rounds. Robert, 80, from Texas, does this daily. He says, "I do not need to climb a mountain. 10 steps, and my gut hears the starting bell." If you cannot stand long, sit on a chair, put a warm palm on the belly, and circle 30 times. Try the 10 porch steps. Do it today after lunch, then note if you feel lighter. If you pick this method, comment move. To recap, magnesium citrate draws water and relaxes. Kiwi provides gentle soluble fiber plus enzymes. Belly movement wakes the natural wave. Each body is its own book. Turn 1 page at a time until you find the chapter that fits. Will you try magnesium kiwi or move? Type that single word below so we can follow each other's journey. I will read comments on Thursday night and share the best story in the next Busting Myths episode. Gentle secrets for an aging gut. Let us sit down, pour a warm cup of tea, and talk. Many of you have asked how much fiber you really need each day. The famous number, 25 to 30 grams, was designed for young active adults who drink plenty of water. After 60, when bowel muscles slow and fluid intake shrinks, 15 to 18 grams spread across 3 meals often feels kinder. The simplest way is to add 3 grams a week and listen to your body, like half a pear at breakfast or 1 teaspoon of chia in lunchtime yogurt. Others wonder how long to stay with magnesium citrate kiwi or the 10 porch steps routine. Dr. Clara in Minnesota has tracked hundreds of seniors. Most notice the first change within 2 to 3 days. Yet the colon needs a full week to truly adapt. Keep the dose steady, jot down belly feelings each day, and let your own data speak. Sometimes a laxative becomes a temporary rescue. When that happens, polyethylene glycol labeled pH 3350 is the gentlest choice for older adults. It draws water into the stool without making the nerves lazy. Still limit it to 2 weeks? Then rest a few days so the gut can find its rhythm again. What about probiotics? After a long antibiotic course or years of low plant meals, a strain with Bifidobacterium longum can replenish friendly troops. Give it at least 4 weeks and choose a product with 10 billion live units always stored in the fridge. Do not expect a miracle overnight. Rebuilding a neighborhood takes time. Beans often raise another worry gas. Soak them for 8 hours, change the water twice, and cook with a bay leaf. This trims raffinose the gas maker by about 30%. Start with a quarter cup and let the gut learn at its own pace. Daily medicines play a role too. Calcium channel blockers, iron pills, opioids, and anticholinergic drugs can slow the intestines. Ask your doctor about sustained release versions or pairing a bit of magnesium for balance. And remember water? 1.5 liters divided into 8 small sips from morning till late afternoon, then stop an hour before bed. The body stays hydrated and sleep remains unbroken. Should you see unexplained weight loss, bright red blood in the stool belly, pain lasting more than a week, or new swings between diarrhea and constipation, treat those as red flags. An early colon check can catch polyps before they turn serious, like fixing a tiny roof leak before the rain pours in. Now it is your turn. What still keeps you up at night? Write your question or story in the comments, starting with the letter Q so I can find it. Thursday evening, I will read aloud the 5 most common stories in our next myth-busting episode. If you found value here, please tap subscribe and share this video with a friend who is wrestling with the bathroom. We are healing together, one sip of water, one gentle step, and the quiet belief that a happy gut makes the whole day lighter. We have just debunked the fiber myth and explored 3 gentler paths for an aging gut. If you plan to try Magnesium Kiwi or the 10 Porch steps today, jot down how you feel and share it in the comments. Your notes could be the compass for another senior still lost in a tangle of constipation. Next, we will tackle a familiar bedtime habit. Does a warm glass of milk truly help older adults sleep better and keep bones strong, or does it quietly trigger acid reflux? Wake the bladder and set the gut on another roller coaster ride. I will tell you about Rose, age 80, who swore by her nightly milk until she found herself up twice a night for bathroom runs and antacids. What really happened? We will examine both the bright side and hidden pitfalls of milk, reveal who should and should not drink it, and offer 3 tummy-friendlier alternatives. If a late-night glass of milk is part of your routine, type the word milk in the comments now. I will feature the most insightful real-life experiences in our next episode. Tap subscribe and share this video with friends your age. See you in the next video, where we will bust one more myth and keep your nights easier and calmer.